Welcome to the 76th episode of Kanga Crypto News, your regular stop for speedy, reliable coverage from across the crypto world. My name is Kuba and I'm bringing you the latest developments and stories from the world. A quick note before we begin, every edition of Kanga Crypto News is carefully prepared by expert Kanga analysts using reliable sources only. Please remember, however, that this is not an investment advice. We publish new episodes every Friday. If you want to stay on top of the most important happenings in crypto, subscribe to the channel and then tap the notification bell so you never miss an important update. Now, let's jump in. So let's start with strategy because Sailor never stops. Between September 22nd and 28th, the firm scooped up 196 bitcoins for $22 million at about 113k each. That pushed its total stash to 640k BTC, worth over $47 billion at an average entry of 74k. To fund it, they dumped more Master STRF and STRD stock, raising $128 million, but only spending $22 on Bitcoin. Master is limping though. Year-to-date gains shrank to 3% after peak near $455 and then now around $314. Sailor's Sunday post? Just 3 words. Always be stacking. Meanwhile, the FTX Recovery Trust came swinging with a $1.15 billion lawsuit. Target: Genesis Digital Assets in Kazakhstan. The claim? Some bankman fraud funneled stolen FTX customer funds into an overpriced investment. Of the total, $550 million allegedly went straight to GDA's co-founder Rashid Makhat and Marco Krohn. FTX creditors got nothing, so the trust wants the full amount plus interest back. This is part of a broader cleanup. FTX just confirmed a $1.6 billion payout to creditors on September 30th. Sam's serving 25 years, but the lawsuits aren't done. Over in TradFi land, Deutsche Bank analysts stirred the pot. They see Bitcoin joining gold on central bank balance sheets by 2030. Trump's creation of a US Bitcoin reserve earlier this year reignited the debate. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said seized BTC will seed their reserve without new spending. Gold is already above $3.7 thousand an ounce with a $25 trillion cap. Bitcoin sits at $2.3 trillion, having spiked to $124k before retracing. Deutsche Marion Labur noted BTC's low correlation with traditional assets makes it a fit. Hex Trust CEO added, US banks are close to offering Bitcoin custody, trading, and deposits pending clarity. Consumer angle, Fold teamed up with Visa and Stripe. The new Fold Bitcoin Rewards credit card pays up to 10% back in Bitcoin at Amazon, Target, Starbucks, Uber, and more. Baseline 2% instantly plus 1.5% extra if repaid via Fold checking. No staking, no tokens, just Bitcoin. Visa's crypto head Coy Sheffield said it's a safe way to earn BTC while shopping. Stripe used the launch to showcase Tempo, its new high-speed layer 1 built with Paradigm, aiming at 100k TPS and fiat fees. Visa and Stripe are betting stablecoins hit $2 trillion in 3 years. BlackRock's not sitting out either. They filed for a Bitcoin Premium Income ETF designed as a covered call strategy to generate yield. It follows the $87 billion IBIT trust and comes as BlackRock's digital asset custody surpasses $101 billion. CEO Larry Fink keeps pushing tokenization like their BUIDL fund. Meanwhile, the SEC fast-tracked ETF approvals. New rules mean products can list in 75 days. Spot ETFs for Solana and XRP may finally get greenlit. Speaking of Trumps, Eric Trump was talking Q4 fireworks. He told the New York Post crypto is moving faster than the internet and predicted Bitcoin will eventually reach $1 million. He pointed to historic Q4 returns. BTC averaged 85% plus and forecasts fresh Fed money printing. he plugged American Bitcoin Corp, the miner he co-owns, and highlighted World Liberty Financial, their DeFi play. For him, crypto is both hedge and access point after being excluded from trad banking. On the tokenization front, SharpLink went big. The gaming firm will tokenize its SEC-registered stock directly on Ethereum via Superstate Openings Bell. That makes it the first public company to do so. Shareholders will hold SBET natively on Ethereum with future trading potential on AMS and DeFi. Chairman Joseph Lubin, also Consensus CEO, said it proves Ethereum is the next financial backbone. SharpLink already holds 838,000 Ethereum plus 3.8k in staking rewards. Stock ticked up 3.35% to $17.58 before dipping pre-market to $16.21. Regulation? Coinbase Brian Armstrong is on the offensive. He accused banks of lobbying to ban stablecoin rewards, calling it anti-consumer. At issue, the Genius Act, which legalized stablecoin rewards, and the upcoming Clarity Act, which should finally define crypto rules. Armstrong said banks fear users will ditch low-yield savings for high-yield digital dollars. Meanwhile, the same banks are racing into crypto themselves, running ETFs, adding buy crypto buttons, even testing tokenized loans. Armstrong's push rallied 52 million US crypto users before the Senate vote next month. Meanwhile, miners are doubling down. Bitmine quietly bought 2.6 million Ethereum during recent dips, building a $10.9 billion Ethereum treasury. The buys were deliberate, timed with market pullbacks. That leaves them massively concentrated in Ethereum. Huge upside if the chain thrives, huge risk if not. It signals corporate conviction. Ethereum is being treated as a long-term asset, not just a short-term punt. And finally, politics again. Trump's mandated audit of seized federal crypto for the US Bitcoin Reserve is now 172 days overdue. The April 5th deadline slipped and Treasury has no report. Scope has already been scaled back. Only seized BTC, no new purchases. But while DC drags its feet, momentum's elsewhere. 26 US states are drafting their own Bitcoin reserves. Globally, 16 countries are exploring crypto treasuries. El Salvador, Russia, US, and Switzerland already approved. Institutions aren't waiting either. Corporate and fund holdings ballooned from $20 billion last year to $105 billion now. The US federal plan may be stuck, but the market isn't. That's it for today's Kanga Crypto News. If you enjoyed the show, give it thumbs up, share, and subscribe to stay updated with the latest news. As always, stay informed and stay ahead in the blockchain world. See you next time.
We are Kanga, beyond crypto.